Hello friends, welcome to our channel Right Click Education. In today's video, we will learn how we can implement Angular Material Toolbar in our Angular application. So without getting any delay, let's get started. So first, let me show you how Angular Material Toolbar looks like. So open your Chrome, type Angular Material, open material.angular.io, which is the official website of Angular Material. Click on component. You can see in the left sidebar there are all Angular material elements. Scroll down, click on toolbar. So you can see here, right? This is the toolbar that we generally see in every application. So if you see this Angular material application also on the top, you can see this is the toolbar, right? So we will implement this. So first of all, we need to import the module that is needed to implement Mat toolbar. So let's copy this toolbar module. Go to your app.module.ts, scroll up, paste it here, copy this Mat toolbar module. In the ng module import section, paste it. So I'm getting some error. Because I haven't put a comma here. Okay. So this import part is done. Now let's go to our HTML and type Mat toolbar. Okay, sorry, I have misspelled it. So type Mat toolbar. Now you can see this Mat toolbar is here. Let's go to our UI and see how it looks like. So go to Chrome, open localhost 4200. So you can see, right, one toolbar which is created here, right? Now what we can do here, instead of putting title here, or let the title be there, we will just put right click. Okay, and we will put it in some h4 tag. Okay, cut it, paste it here. Okay, so now let's go to our UI. So you can see, right, this is written here. Now we can do some of the customization here. So let's see how we can do it. So inside this Mat toolbar, we have something called Mat toolbar row. Okay, by the name itself, you can see we can create number of rows in our toolbar. How we can do that? So let's suppose I have given one button here. Okay, so let's add one button and name it home. Okay, and this should be a Mat button. Okay, and also let's give some styling to it, background color. Okay, and also this Mat toolbar row, this Mat toolbar, or this mat toolbar, let's give color equals to primary. Let's remove this styling from here. We don't need it. Okay. Let's go to our UI and see. So if you see, right, this is the primary color of toolbar, and we have this home, right? Now we will create another row. Okay. And what I will do, I will add also the mat icon here. Okay. It's okay. Now let's see. So if you see, this is with the icon only. Let's give some space here. So now this is fine, right? Now what we can do, we can add one more row. Okay, let's add one more row. Menu, and remove this one. Let's go and see. So if you see, right, we have two rows. One row has this home button, and one row has this menu icon, right? So this is the customization that we can do with the toolbar. Okay, so uh, we will remove this title from here. Okay, we will in the first row only, we will put this menu. Okay, put it here. Here only give some h4 tag and right click. Okay, remove this. Now let's see how it looks like. So if you can see here, right, this is the toolbar implemented here with this title, with this menu, with this button home. So these are the different implementation of toolbar. Now we will implement the sidebar with this only. So let's get started. So first of all, we need to import the API that is needed to implement the mat side nav. Okay, so copy this mat side nav module. Go to your app.module.ts. Scroll up, paste it here. Copy this mat side nav module. Paste it here. So we are done with the import part. Now let's go to HTML and try to implement mat side nav. So in order to implement mat side nav, we need mat side nav container. Okay, so this container will have two parts. One is the side nav bar and one is the main content. Okay, so for that, for the side nav, we will have this mat side nav tag. Okay, here we will have, suppose, let me provide one link to it. Let's provide it home. Okay, and another is mat side nav content. Okay, so here all the side nav component will be there, and here the corresponding component content will be there. So if you see, right, this mat side nav is the side nav, and this mat content has the content part. Let's go to our UI and see how it looks. So right now you can see, and this is the content part, but we are not able to see the side nav, right? So this is the expected behavior. Now let's go and fix it. So what we need to do, we need to by default set this mat side nav is as open. Okay, so let's do it. So I have done it opened. Okay, now let's see how it looks. So if you see here, right, this side nav is here and the content part is here, right? Now it's not looking that much good, so let's go and do some styling. So let's go to our CSS, type mat side nav container, and let's provide some styling to it. Give some height to it. So I will provide some height. 205 VH. Two. Okay. So we have provided the height. Now let's style mat side nav. Okay. Uh, so give this mat side nav some width. Okay. Suppose 200 pixel, and give some background color. Let's choose this one. Okay. Now let's go to our UI and see how it looks like. Okay. So you can now see we have this side nav. Okay. And this main content is here, right? Now what we will do, we will make this as white. So s- let's change this color to hash e triple e. Now let's go see. Yeah, now it's looking much better, right? But if you see here, once I click on the content part, right, this we are not able to again open the side nav, right? B- because once it is hidden, we cannot open it because we have used a keyword that is opened. Now what we will do, we will do two-way binding in order to uh, make it working. Okay, so let's do it. Go to your app.component.ts, create one variable opened equals to false. Okay, now go to your HTML, remove this opened. Okay, in the content we will add one button. add matte button. Okay, we will name this button, suppose, toggle. Toggle means we can open or hide the side nav. Okay, now what we will do, we will use a two-way winding. Now let's do two-way winding. Okay, and in order to do the two-way winding, you should have mat form modules imported. Okay, I had already imported this form module. If you see, you need to import it. Okay, so make sure that you have this form module. Now we will do two-way winding. We have created one variable here, opened equals to false. Let's go to HTML, mat side nav. Let's do two-way winding. Opened equals to opened. So it will toggle, and how it will toggle on click of this button. So let's add one event, click event. Okay, to this button, opened, not equals to opened. Okay, now let's see how it's working or not. Let's go to our UI, click on this toggle. Nothing is happening, right? So we must have made some mistake. I can see it. So opened equals to not opened. Okay, so let's see on the UI if it is working or not. Let's go to our localhost 4200, click on toggle. Now you can see, right, we can toggle, right? But when I click on toggle, the main content is hidden, right? So how we can avoid that? So basically, this mat side nav has three modes. So let's check what are those modes. So let's first give the mode equals to over. Okay, let's go to our UI, click on toggle. You cannot see any change, right? So basically this is the mode we have worked so far. Okay, now we will change the mode. So the second mode is push. Let's go and see. If I click on toggle, now you can see, right, the content has been pushed to the right, right? So this is the push mode. The other mode is side. Now let's go to our UI. So if you see, right, this is slided to the right and content is also being slided. Okay, so for the rest of video we will use this one only, this mode, side mode only. Now we will do some customization to this side nav. Okay, so what we will do, we will add some hyperlink. Okay, name it as, suppose, home. Okay, so this one, so I have put a hyperlink as home. Let's see how it looks like. So it's coming here, right? Now what we will do, we will add a menu button here, and we will link this menu button to this side nav, so that on click of this menu button, this side nav can do a toggle. Okay, let's do that. So let's add one button here. Okay, it should be mat button. Okay, and add mat icon, name it as home, so it will show the home icon. Sorry, we need menu, so let's name it as menu. Now let's go to our UI and see how it looks like. So now you can see this is the menu button. Now what we will do, on click of this menu, the side nav should toggle. Okay, so let's go to our code. Now what we will do, we will use this button, crop this button, and we will use this click event to toggle the side nav bar. Okay, so copy it. Let's go to our button and paste it. Now let's remove this button, we don't need it. Okay, fine. Now let's go to our UI and see if it is working. So what we have done so far, on click of this button, the side nav should toggle, right? Click on it, you can see, right, the side nav is toggling, right? So this is working. Now what we will do, we will add one link here, and this link should route to the corresponding element content, uh, corresponding components content, right? Let's do that. I have created one component already. In order to save time, you can also create a home component. You can do by using ngg c and name of component. Okay, ng for angular, g for generate, c for component, and the name of component, the component will be created. Now let's add some routing to it. Okay, in order to do that, go to your app.routing.module.ts. Okay, let's create an object. Okay, give the property path, name it as home. So if you provide the path name as home, then it will route to the component, name the component home component. Okay, so you can see, if path is home, the routing will be done to the home component. Okay, let's go to our HTML. Let's bind this route. Okay, let's bind this route. Router link equals to slash home. Let's wrap it with button. Okay, let's copy it, paste it here. So what will happen, the button click will route us to the home component, right? So let's go to our UI and see. Click on this menu button. Now you can see here one button, right? Now on click of it, it should route us to the home component, but it's not happening. Let's check why it's not happening. So whatever routing we are giving here, the content should be rendered here. So for that we need to add router outlet here. Okay, router outlet, so that the content should be shown here on click of this button. Okay, now let's go to our UI and check. Let's go to localhost 4200. Click on this menu button. Right now nothing is here. Now click on home. If you click on home, you can see this, the content of home component is here. Okay, now let's make it little bit good. Let's remove this button. We will use matlist to show list of routing. Okay, mat list item, and in order to work with it you also need to import matlist module. Make sure you have imported it. Okay, so let's cut it, paste it here. Let's copy this one and paste. Okay, let's see on the UI how it is looking. Let's click on it. Now you can see we have these three routings, right? You click on all three, it will redirect you to the home screen. Now we will configure the route so that if by default user goes to our page, they should see the home page. So if there is no routing, then it will by default go to the home component. Okay, let's go to our UI, remove this home. So if you see by default it is coming to home screen, and if you click on it you can see these all routings. Now let's create some component so that it will better for you to understand how things are working. So let's create ngc name of component, that is about us. Again create one component, contact. Now let's add some routing for it. Okay, we will add the same routing. Path should be contact for contact component. Path should be about for about us component. Let's go to our HTML and name it about contact us. Okay, so let's go to our UI and see. Nothing has happened because we haven't compiled the code. So I forgot to compile the code. Compile the code by doing ng-serve. It will take couple of seconds to compile the code. Let's go to our UI and see if this is working. Let's go to our UI. The code is still compiling. So let's see if it is working or not. It's taking a little bit time. It has compiled. So you see, by default we are at home page. Click on this menu button. You can see home, about us, and contact us. Let's click on home. It will show the home component content. Click on about. Okay, nothing happens. Contact us, nothing happens. Why? Because we haven't added the routing to it. Let's add routing. About, contact. Let's go to our UI and again see. Click on menu. You can see about us, about, and home, and contact us. Click on about. Now you can see we are routed to the about us content. Click on contact us. You can see we are routed to contact us component. In this way, you can configure your routings in the side nav bar. Okay, let me do some styling stuff also. So style, text decoration is none. Let's copy this style and put it for every anchor tag. Now let's click on menu. Now I think it's fine for you to understand, right? Click on home, it will route you to home component. Click on about, it will route you to about us. Click on contact us, it will route you to the contact us. So this is how we can implement toolbar and mat side nav also. If you haven't watched our toolbar video, you can see the link that I have shared in the description box for the playlist. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please do subscribe and share the video to get more updates. Thanks and have a nice day.